I'm not sure who would win. I mean, a contest of who is dumbest. Sonny Hostin or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. My money would be on a draw. It's Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. I'm Stuart Allister. From the Daily Wire, prosecuting Trump is like putting an ankle bracelet around him because he can't campaign. Really? She just said the quiet part loud. It's like, hey, at some point, I would think that Pelosi or Schumer or, I don't know, maybe even Rachel Maddow would take her aside and say, honey, we need you to stop talking. In fact, during every election season, we're going to have to require that you just shut up. Because we've all been saying this, that this has nothing to do with justice. It has nothing to do with solving crimes or even accountability, that no one is above the law. It has nothing whatsoever to do with that. It has everything to do with locking him down so he can't campaign. I got some news for you. All right, before we get into it, why don't you wreck that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
And by the way, he's doing it in the South Bronx not to make a point, but because he's got court. And the man practically has the legal version of an ankle bracelet around him, and he can't leave the 5 boroughs because he always has to be in court. And so it is truly an embarrassment to him. And I am looking forward to the response of everyday Bronxites talking about how they feel about him coming to their backyard. And by the way...
Now that's interesting. I'm curious as to why she think it's an embarrassment to him, to campaign in the Bronx. Why would it be an embarrassment to him? Is she saying that the Bronx is kind of beneath him? Kind of like it's beneath her? Well, AOC, why don't we actually go to the Bronx and find out what they have to say about the Orange Man?
Donald Trump is set to make a historic visit right here in the South Bronx. I decided to pop in and talk to some people who are going to be there to see why they're excited about the former president coming to their neighborhood.
I think that's amazing. I think it's epic.
That's the best thing ever.
Are you going to go?
Yeah.
How will he be received here?
Open arms.
Really?
Open arms. Everybody gonna show him love. You come show love, they're gonna show you love right back.
If I do see him, it's a what's up, and thank you for doing what you did.
It's 50-50, honestly. People are gonna have some love and hate. Some people do love him, but honestly, I still prefer him. That's better than Joe Biden.
Was life in the Bronx better under Donald Trump or under Joe Biden?
It was better under Donald Trump. I can tell you that the Bronx has been through many changes. Everything was getting back on track. And then, everything is like falling apart again.
Senior citizens cannot walk in the street. Yeah. Our children have been killed. Groceries, when you go to a grocery store, you can't even buy anything anymore.
Everybody needs help. People need housing. Okay. Instead of giving migrants and everybody that's coming from other countries help, we Americans, give us some help.
El dinero, mayormente a los inmigrantes.
They're giving all the money to the immigrants.
No está mal, pero que...
I'm not against that.
No, lo que pasa es que están cortando lo nuestro acá.
The problem is they're cutting our stuff. What can Biden do at this point?
Nothing. Even if he did something, we're beyond the point of no return when everybody's on the Trump train.
I'm a Democrat. All my life I've been a Democrat. But Democrats have used us. and abuse us. And they think that they own us. And Donald Trump is giving us the opportunity.
Black people and Hispanic people are very happy about him coming here, and they want to see the options, and they want to put pressure on Democrats to step their game up, and maybe Republicans have an opportunity here. They cannot let go.
What's your advice to Trump?
My advice to Trump is just to be himself, to be relatable.
Donald Trump, if you are listening, listen to that woman. Be yourself. Don't try to do like AOC and all of a sudden get a kind of, a ghetto ease. Be your funny, intuitive self, and you will go over like gangbusters, because people love Donald Trump.
Change. Don't switch up because they're trying to take you down. You're good at as a president. You was in the White House. A lot of people wasn't. A lot of people want your spot.
Come to the park and, keep it real with the people.
Just let us know exactly what you're going to do for everyone, not just the Hispanic community, not just the Black and the minority communities, but for America, because when America succeeds, we all succeed.
Oh, what? Not what he's going to do for the Black community or the Latino community. What are you going to do for America? Because when America succeeds, we all succeed. My guess is, and it's only a guess on my part, that what's going to happen with Donald Trump in the Bronx, it's going to be a rousing success. And they have no idea what's coming their way. When you would think that at this point, and maybe like that one guy said, we have reached the point of no return. And it could possibly be the case, because there's no going back now. Okay. And you heard the guy, he says, you can't buy anything. You go to the grocery store. I showed you guys, I don't know that you've ever seen it, I made a short of it, that I had a burger, fries, and a drink, and it was $18. Now, of course, I'm in California, so you know that most of that is Gavin Newsom, but guess what? A lot of that is Joe Biden, and people are feeling it. So it's interesting to me on this. And I'll just leave you with this. There are instances in the Bible in which persecution was actually God ordained. What? Oh, yeah. Oftentimes, God would persecute the people he was trying to free up. Old Testament and New. Oh, yeah. In the instance of the children of Israel, they were getting pummeled by the Pharaoh. And God used that to release them. Now, in the New Testament, Jesus told everybody, go out into the world and spread the gospel and let everybody know. And they were all just hanging out in, I think it was Judea, until persecution fell. And then the Bible says all of the apostles scattered. And so goes the gospel. Now, am I saying that this entire Trump persecution and prosecution is being ordained and ordered by God himself? No, of course not. I'm just pointing out a pattern that I've seen over and over and over again in the Bible. And so when I see it playing out in real time, in real life, I gotta think maybe this is Trump. Maybe he wanted him in the Bronx. Maybe he'd be somewhere else right now. Maybe he wanted him there. In the places in America that are hurting the most. And then just shine a light on it. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on the green platform, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.